Hello everyone, welcome to day 3 of 20-day React course. Uh, in day 2, we learn about component and props. Today we are going to learn something very important, state. State allow a React component to change and update UI dynamically. By the end of the video, we will build a counter app using React state. What is state? So state is a data like a variable that belong to component and change over time. For example, counter value, login and logout status, form input value. Whenever state change, React automatically re-render that component. Prop are read-only, but state is mutable. We can change it. Why do we need state? Let me explain with a simple example. If I want to increase a number, when I click a button, normal variable don't work in React. React need to know what data change, and that's why we use state. To manage state in functional component, React give us a hook called useState. And first foremost is what is hook? Hook is a special function or features provided by React. They allow functional component to use feature like state, lifecycle, side effect. The first and most important hook is use state. Use state hook. Uh, Let me make a web app to explaining the use state. Npm create state import use state from React and thank you. And I have to write here like const with this big bracket and account, asset count, and user state. Here, user state first from let's start with first. What is count? Count is like a variable. It is the actual thing where our value will store. Okay, and set count is something through which we will change our value. And use state is something which is used to initialize our value. Here, the use state work as a initializer. Okay, let me explain it again. Use state or small bracket and inside that small bracket 0 means to initialize the value of count is 0. When initial value of count is 0, count is a current state of value and set count is a function used to update the state. Okay, and now let render it like count. Okay, how it will look. It's look like it's showing 0 and if I change this 0 to 5, it will change to 5. Okay, it's working. Okay, now if we want to update it dynamically, which is a feature of use state or stat. Now let's make a button like I'm making a button here. Button. and name it increase. Okay, and I am writing a on click event here, and in this on click event there is a function where set count, which will increase count by 1. Okay, and now I check, like here is 5. If I click on increase, it will increase the value of count by 1, and so on. Okay, and if I make it 0, then it will again start 0 and going so on, and it's working. Okay, it's mean we made a button through which it dynamically change a value of count in our website. Right. Okay. Okay. When we click a button, set count is full. React update the state and re-render the component automatically. Okay. Decrement button. Now I want to make a decrement button. How to make a decrement button? Let's suppose a button. I want to make it a bob, and on click function with I want set count, and value of count will be -1, and I'm writing is this will decrease, no, decrease, let's say this decrease. And if I clicking on decrease, it is decreasing by 1. And if I, okay, now the state for both increase and for decrease. And here's are some rules. Never update state directly like this. If I want to change, use this only. Don't write like this, like uh, count -1. It will not work. It is not working, but increasing is working. It is not. It what it is doing, it is decreasing the count value. Like if I mm, it is decreasing the value of count, but it is not re-rendering the component. So that's why it is not reflecting in our website. Okay, always use state setter function, which is set count count -1. Okay, and and now I am giving you the task to make one increment and decrement by 2.